Hello everybody, welcome back to the Watford Way, and as you can see I have a big smile on my face because guess what? Watford Football Club have won a football match. Come on, we've won a game at home, 2-1 against Norwich City. A fantastic overall performance by Watford, first half especially, we'll touch on that in just a second. But yeah, in terms of how I thought absolutely fantastic. Norwich, obviously, this season, in terms of points tally and where they are in the league, they're doing much better than us. Watford were 17th going into this game. I think Norwich City were in second or third place in the league. So a stark comparison there in terms of where each team was in the league. And I was concerned going into this game. Obviously, we just come off the back of a really, really disappointing defeat against Blackpool, a 3-1 defeat, and actually a lot of questions were being asked about the team's mentality and whether the squad we've got at the moment is good enough to get back to the Premier League. But after the showing I saw last night and what a showing it was, especially in that first half, I feel absolutely fantastic. But getting into the team selection very briefly, just want to highlight one tactical change that Slaven Bilic implemented, and he mentioned that actually in his post-match interview too, and the change was moving Ismaila Sarr from the right wing to the left-hand side. And actually, the left-hand side is where Ismaila Sarr primarily plays for Senegal, obviously when he goes out on international duty. And I thought he did really, really well. Ismaila Sarr obviously won the penalty for Louza, that was subsequently missed. He set up Louza's goal for the volley as well. And actually, just his all-round play, his dribbling, his shot creation actions as well was just absolutely fantastic. So I think Ismaila Sarr for me was probably right up there for my man of the match alongside Imrân Louza. And just the overall performance was absolutely fantastic. But let's get back into the game. Obviously, Imrân Louza did have the penalty saved. Ismaila Sarr went down in the box. The referee gave the penalty straight away. I have seen the replay back. It did look quite soft. At the time, obviously, watching the game in real time at the stadium, I did think it was a penalty. You could argue for both sides, really. From Norwich's perspective, if I was a Norwich fan, I'd probably feel quite hard done by. But from a Watford perspective, I can kind of see why it was given. But Imrân Louza went on to miss the penalty anyway. It didn't matter though, because after great work from Ismaila Sarr down the left-hand side, Imrân Louza on the half volley, superb goal. The goalkeeper was never going to save it. And he kind of redeemed himself for his penalty miss there. I will say though, that ever since Troy Deeney's left Watford, we've not really had a dedicated penalty taker, have we? I know João Pedro took a few the last time we was in the Championship. Ismaila Sarr sometimes steps up and takes them, but he's not very good. Imrân Louza missed yesterday, so who our penalty taker is, I'm not quite sure. I think we do need to establish that, because penalties are, of course, fantastic opportunities in games to go ahead, and it was disappointing that he missed, but as I said, he did make up with it with a fantastic volley and a great assist by Ismaila Sarr. And again, the second goal coming from a great bit of work by Ismaila Sarr down the left-hand side again, dribbling in and out of some Norwich City players, getting down to the byline, whipping the cross in, deflected into Keinan Davis's path. And as we know, Keinan Davis, fantastic goal from him. And actually, he's playing really, really well. Reminds me of, prime Troy Deeney, 2015, 2014 Troy Deeney, runs in behind, big, strong, good dribbling ability, good finishing, just absolutely superb all round by Keinan Davis as well. And then just before half-time, unfortunately for Watford, that American man again, Josh Sargent, got a goal back for Norwich, which isn't how you want to go into the half-time team talk, of course. But actually, apart from that goal, I thought we did really, really well. Daniel Batman maybe could have done slightly better, attempting to save that. It was at his near post. But actually, overall in that first half, really, really happy with the performance. Second half, not so much. I feel that Norwich grew into the game. They obviously had a bollock-in at half-time from Dean Smith. They did grow into the game. They had a few opportunities. I think they had a disallowed goal for offside as well. But largely, I think Watford did have the overall control of the game. And, it's a much-needed win. If we'd lost that and then going into Millwall, then Luton Town, it would have been really, really difficult for Watford. But thankfully, we did win. We've got Millwall away next, which, again, is going to be difficult, of course. Really, really tough side. And then the following weekend, we've got Luton Town on the Sunday. So very, very difficult run coming for Watford. But if we play like we did in the first half last night, I've not got any doubts that we'll continue to pick up results. So let me know your thoughts on the match below. Did you go to the match? Let me know. We've got Millwall away coming up. I'm thinking about doing a live match watch along for that game. So also let me know if you want to see that as well. And of course, please subscribe to the channel. We're back. We're making content regularly. I hope you're enjoying listening to my thoughts on the game. And as I said, hopefully we'll be doing a live match watch along for the Millwall game, as that is live on Sky Sports Football. So yes, very, very happy James here today. I hope you guys are happy too, and have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Bye bye, guys.